Splitzelman 945 here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, very simple. We're going to be ranking all the Minecraft mobs. Um, yeah, this is just Minecraft mobs tier list. So let's get into it. Okay. The Allay. So I haven't really seen that many Allays. I know they were something that was added to 1.19, which I didn't mention in the updates video, but well, I kind of feel like they're kind of a forgettable mob for that reason. Um, I'm gonna put them in C tier because they don't really do much for me, but they're not like bad necessarily. I'm saying the exact same thing about armadillos. I don't even think I've seen an armadillo before. Um, so axolotls, I think they're cute. I think that they can go in B tier. Bats, I don't. Bats are just kind of boring. They would get a D tier. I like the design of camels, so I'll put them in B tier. Cats are S tier. Cats are fantastic pets. Um, chickens are A tier. OG mob. I think. Um, it's just a staple of every Minecraft world, and I really like it because of that. Um, I don't really care that much about the fish. Cow is also A tier for being a classic mob. Donkeys are just useless horses, and so they get D tier. I like frogs. I think they look kind of funny. Glow squids are kind of worthless. Actually, I'm gonna put glow squid in D tier because it is kind of worthless. Um, a horse is iconic. They're really fun to ride around on. And then mushrooms are the best mob in all of Minecraft. I don't hear no contention on it. Um, mules are like it's like a weird mix. Um, uh, it is directly a mix in terms of breeding wise between horses and donkeys, but like I don't want either one. I think a mule is slightly more interesting than a donkey, but like a horse just clears either one of those. So ocelots used to be really cool, but like now that cats are their own thing, I don't even really know what they do in the game anymore, so they get D tier for that. Parrots, I think, are a really cool pet that you can have, and I think it's fun to find them in the jungle. Pigs, iconic mob. Pufferfish, I just think are some of the most boring fish. I don't really care much for rabbit or salmon. Sheep, very iconic mob. I think skeleton horses are cool. I like their design. The sniffer looks really funny, but it doesn't really do anything. So C tier. Um, no golems are very fun. They're very fun to play around with, and I quite like them a lot. Squids are a fun thing to find in the water. Um, I really like the idea of a strider, and I think it looks nice too. So B tier for that one. Um, I don't even know why this is classified as its own separate mob. Like that to me is just a really weird thing. I guess C tier. I don't really know. I think tropical fish look nice because of all the variations of it that could be. I think turtles are really cute, and I like the variety that they add to the ocean. Villagers are S tier because they're villagers. Iconic Minecraft mob, and you can do a whole ton of shit with them in terms of trading and all that and such. Wandering Trader would be cool, but like everything he offers you is a scam, so D tier. Oh boy, the agent. So when I looked at this tier list template, I did not expect to see Education Edition exclusives on here, but I played that version a lot in my computer classes in high school. Um, and I thought it was really neat the way that you could do coding with this. I always thought that was a really cool thing and how you could use it to kind of like as a like a more advanced way of testing certain kinds of like programs and commands and such. Put in A tier for that reason. The NPC is kind of like the same thing, but like less usage, so I'm gonna put that in C tier. I have no idea what the fuck this is. I'm not going to rank it. A fox. No, no. Why is this called? If this is a okay, I'm just gonna ignore that one too. Bees don't really do much for me. Cave spiders I think are kind of annoying. Dolphins I think are really, really cute and I like them a lot. And I really like the speed boost thing, and I just think that they are a very fun and interesting inclusion in Minecraft. Drowns get the first F tier. I think, as I mentioned in the updates video, I think that drowns are the only bad thing about 1.13 as an update. I think that they are just a poor idea and poor execution in a mob. Um, and I don't like them at all. Endermen are very cool looking mobs. I love the way they like work, and I think it's really interesting. Um, Foxes are cute. I'll give them B tier, and same thing with goats. Goats look kind of funny. Iron golems to me are S tier because not only are they a fantastic source of iron, I just kind of love what their purpose is, and building one is always really fun in a survival world. I'm gonna put both versions of llama in B tier because I think they're funny. Uh, Pandas, I'll say A tier because they are adorable and, they're just vibing in the jungle. I think it gives jungles a lot more personality. Um, Piglins, I don't have any strong opinions on. They can go in C tier. I'm not really a fan of polar bears because they've caused me a lot of Minecraft deaths. Um so yeah, I don't really like them that much. A spider, I mean, it's an iconic enemy, but like it is yes, it's spider though. I'm gonna say C tier for that. Zombified Piglin is just the worst version of a zombie pigman. So C tier. Wolf, S tier. Not above Mushimo, but best kind of pet in the game is a wolf. Uh, Blazes I think are cool. I like their design. And fighting them isn't too annoying. I actually don't know anything about bogs, so I can't really rank them. Breeders, based on what I've seen, they seem kind of cool. I'm gonna put them in B tier. I'm not ranking both versions of creepers. That feels kind of pointless. But the creeper is the worst mob in Minecraft. Like, I don't give a fuck about like iconic status, and that's where the whole fucking logo. Like, my ass. um, I think all that is just absolute garbage. I think creepers suck. I think they're a horrible idea, and I wish that they just would have been fixed, considering they were originally a bug in the game. I think their inclusion is fucking stupid, and I hate creepers a lot. It's probably my least favorite thing about Minecraft as a whole. Um, Elder Guardian is also really fucking annoying. I don't like Elder Guardian at all. Um, Evokers, I think, are a cool idea, but they don't really do enough for me. I'm gonna say C tier. Endermites, I'm not really a fan of because they're just kind of weird. Ghasts suck. Ghasts are just not. The problem with gas get way too annoying way too fast. Like I think that like the rate at which a gas can spawn in an open space needs to be like drastically reduced. We have the Guardian next. I think the Guardian has a cool design that doesn't have as many annoying mechanics as the other Guardian does. Far from it. Um, I think Hoglins are just okay, and but I'll go ahead and put Zoglins in the same place. Um, Husks are just more annoying zombies. Magma Qs I don't really have an opinion on. Phantoms, I know everyone hates Phantoms, and like the idea behind them isn't that great, but like just sleep in your Minecraft worlds. I'll say C tier. Um, Piglin Brute is just a more annoying version of a Piglin, so D tier. Um, I actually like Pillagers. I would say Pillagers are probably my favorite version of the Illagers. Um, I think they're cool, and the raid setting they're associated with is cool. I always thought the Ravager just had a really cool design to it. The Choker is a very neat and convenient model. I'll put it in A tier. Silverfish are extremely annoying, and skeletons can get very tiring on occasion, so D tier. Slimes are just okay. I'll put them in C. Strays are just cooler skeletons, so C tier. Vexes suck. The Vindicator I also think is a cool illager. I'll put him in B tier as well. Alright, the Warden. So, I have never been to a deep dark in survival, but I played with the Warden a little bit in creative mode. I think it's a really interesting idea. Um, but due to the fact that it is mostly just fun to play around with, I'm gonna put it in B tier, but I do still like it. Wither skeletons, I don't have a strong opinion on. Witches are very annoying. Zombies are a very classic enemy mob, so I'll say B tier. And same thing with Zombie Villager. Both the bosses I think go in S tier because of the iconic sets, the fact that both of them are so different. I like that Minecraft actually has bosses. Zombie Horse is just forgotten about, so C tier. Giant Zombies, for people who remember that, A tier because those were so funny. I mean, Illusion doesn't even really exist, so I can't really rank it. Killer Bunny S tier for the memes. Uh, and to be honest, I think that is probably every mob that isn't some other weird thing that I don't recognize. Um, Maybe it's like the China edition mobs. I'm not sure exactly. Um, I know China has a different version of Minecraft, but is that where all these other things come from? I don't know what any of the other things are, but for now, this is my current Minecraft mob ranking. Um, actually shorter than the updates video, funnily enough. But mobs are pretty basic. There isn't as much I feel like to talk about. So, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.